So I have not done a LEGO collection slash room tour since 2017, and there's been a lot of changes and a lot more sets that I've bought since then. And now that I've moved out and I finally got all my LEGO together in one place, I figured now would be the perfect time to actually go over everything and give an updated tour. Alright, so this is the whole LEGO room, and I'm gonna go over it a lot more in detail, but first I just want to start on what's in my closet, and definitely the biggest change since 2017 is all of the LEGO Harry Potter sets that I now own. So this is all mainly just the 2021-2022 wave, and that's because, you know, I took apart the older waves because I was using them for set design. But I'm okay with that because I just have them facing this way because I think the interiors on the new 2021 sets are superb, whereas the exteriors kind of suck. So I'm okay facing them out this way. But I've got the new clock tower attached to the Quidditch ground sets, which I think makes it a lot better. If you guys have both those sets, highly recommend you combine them because clock tower just kind of looks shit by itself. Got the old Whomping Willow with the forward Anglia in there. I've got a couple of like rooftops and shit just hiding behind the school that I wasn't able to attach. But I've got Fluffy's Encounter, 2 bathrooms, Chamber of Secrets in the Great Hall, and then Lockhart's Classroom up there, along with the Hungarian Horntail. Moving down, kind of hidden in the corner there. I'm sorry, I'm hoping to get shelves and then be able to actually display all this stuff later. But down here I've got the Hogwarts Express, the Night Bus, and then 2 of the Hogwarts Moments classes. And I'm going to be using those for set design, but I'm hoping once I don't need them, I can interpret them into the Hogwarts somehow, because I don't need, 2 bathrooms. Fluffy's Encounter is just such a bare room once you take out Fluffy, so I'm hoping I can interpret those 2 together. Then I've got Diagon Alley, which I built as an alley, just because I love how that looks, and it also takes up a lot less space in the closet when I do it like that. I'm also really hoping we do get an extension this summer with the new wave. Like, we really need a Gringotts set. Then I've got the Hogsmeade Village set, which I think is my second favorite Harry Potter set, honestly. Like, it's really good, and sorry, when I say set, I mean like play set, not like Ultimate Collectors, because obviously Diagon Alley is better. But then I've got the Burrow, which is my favorite Harry Potter play set. Hagrid's Hut in the background there, along with Privet Drive. And then I've just got all of the little mini builds that came along with the Hogwarts Castle. And talking of the Hogwarts Castle, along with all of this Harry Potter stuff, I do also have the large epic expansion, which you probably saw in Harry Potter Part 5. I just haven't moved that yet, purely just because it's so big, and I have no fucking clue where it's going to go or how I'm going to display it. Moving on to the second largest part of my collection is my DC/Batman collection. So, of course, I've got the amazing 1966 Batcave set up here. I still don't have the new 66 Batmobile, I've just got the one that came with the set. I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point, but right now I don't really need it since, I've got this, so it works. But I might end up getting it in the future depending on what I do with my Batcave, which I'm going to show you guys fairly soon. But in the back there, you can see the Batmobile from the LEGO Batman movie. I put a couple of the bigger sets behind that I'm not going to use as often. So I've also got the, I don't even fucking know what they called that, I guess the new Bat Tank, which I actually do really like. Penguin's little penguin rubber ducky attack boat from the LEGO Batman movie. Again, I do actually really like that vehicle. And then Egghead, I think that's his fucking name, I can't remember. His little robot machine from the LEGO Batman movie. There were a lot of really good LEGO Batman movie sets. Moving down, there is Arkham Asylum, again from the LEGO Batman movie. I do also own the original 2013 set. However, as a kid, once I saw that Forest Fire had made a Batcave, I was like, oh, I want to do that. So, like the idiot I am, I took apart the whole set and used it for parts. However, I am planning on trying to piece that back together, and then if not, I've actually been able to find it fairly cheap online and even at the secondhand Lego store that I like to go to sometimes. So I'll either rebuild it or I'll just buy a new one. I've got the Night Scuttler in the background there. Riddler's helicopter that came with the Batwing. That is honestly probably my favorite Batwing, just because it's Keaton-esque. Then we got the 2012 one rebuilt there. It's not perfect, I did replace a couple of parts. Bat Speedboat from the Lego Batman movie, the 2019 Lego Batmobile, the gift with purchase Tim Burton Batmobile, which is genuinely my favorite Batmobile that I own. Joker's Lowrider, which is incredible. A custom build of Robin's scuba jet from the original Batcave, and the Mighty Micros, or is that what they called them for DC? I can't remember. Of Joker's ice cream truck. The Beware the Batman Batmobile. The new Tumbler, which is amazing. Fuck this one. I really fucking hate this one. The Bane Tumbler, which is honestly pretty fucking awesome. We've got the Justice League Batmobile in the back there, along with Catwoman's motorcycle, the Batcycle, and then the Batman Batcycle, and then I think in there is Catwoman's other motorcycle. And then Penguin's Arctic Roller, which is still one of my favorite Batman villain vehicles. I've also got the Batman Batmobile in the back there underneath Riddler's helicopter, and that's back there purely just because I regret buying that. It was not that good of a set. Fun build, but not a good set. And then also to finish off the DC collection, I've got the 89 Batmobile and the original 2014, I believe, Tumbler, which I keep these guys in my room, and then I'm planning on, hopefully before it retires, getting the 89 Batmobile, oh not Batmobile, sorry, Batwing, and just putting it in the middle there, so I have like a Batman shrine. But yeah, that's it for the DC collection. Now moving on to LEGO Star Wars, I've got the new Darth Trooper, whatever the fuck it's called, hallway scene, along with the Bespin duel. I'm really liking these like display like scene models, like they're really cool. I mean, Bespin's obviously much better than that set, don't get me wrong, but it's still really cool to use. In the back, I've got the Razor Crest there, along with the Mighty Micros version, or whatever, again, the fuck Star Wars and DC call their little ones. Got the antenna for the Millennium Falcon for the Force Awakens build. The, I think, Fire Trooper Battle Pack. Mini Imperial Shuttle. The Junior's TIE Fighter. Mighty Micros, again, the Tauntaun and the B-Wing, no, sorry, Y-Wing, my apologies, and the Kylo Ren Shuttle, along with the 20th Anniversary Slave One, which is honestly my favorite version of the Slave One, besides the Ultimate Collector's Edition, which I wish I had that, but at the same time, I'm not going to fork the money over for that, because it's way too expensive now, and this one's like almost just as good. I've also got the Duel on Mustafar in the background there, along with Anakin's, fuck, what the hell is it called? Anakin's, speeder thingy-majiggy, Starfighter, whatever the fuck it's called, along with a little BB-8. I built a little stand on there, because I really like this ship when its wings are open. And then to finish off my Star Wars collection, I unfortunately don't have it with me right now just because of how big they are. I've also got the original 2008 Death Star, and then the new Ultimate Collector's Series Millennium Falcon, which are both exceptional sets, and I can't wait to have them on display. Now moving on to Marvel, which is probably the least amount of stuff that I own, surprisingly. Is the new Benatar, which is absolutely amazing. I never got the chance to pick up the Infinity War version, like the smaller playset version, and I think that this set just absolutely nailed it. Like it looks so good being at this big of a scale. I've also got the 2017 Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. In the back there you can see the spider bike from, I think, 2019 or early 2020, I genuinely can't remember. Then I've got Brofor's house, New Asgard. In front of that we've got the Quinjet from the airport battle from Civil War, with the new Vulture from the No Way Home inspired sets. He fell over. He was standing up, but his wings were pretty heavy. Then we've got Giant Man again from the airport battle. Those two builds are like the only thing I kept from that airport battle, purely just because I didn't think that tower was very good and I was able to use it for parts. I've got mini builds of the Quinjet, and then Taserface's little jet thing. And the reason I have these guys is because I also, again, it's not here unfortunately because of its size, have the 2014, I believe, giant helicarrier, which is an amazing set, and again, I can't wait to have that here so I can have it on display. Now I'm just going to move on to random sets and also just idea sets. So we've got the Central Perk set and then the apartment set. I don't want to keep them displayed like this. I would like to have them all laid out next to each other. Or if I can, I might try to build like an exterior so that it looks like the apartment building from outside, and then when you turn it around, it looks like this. I know that there's instructions of that online, so I might eventually pick those up and try to convert it. We've got the mini Disney castle, which is a pretty cool set. It's a lot cheaper than the massive one, and it takes up a lot less space, so that makes me really happy. Got the Winter Village fire station. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a good angle there. Which is a pretty cool set. I want to try and put it in my city, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've got the Winter Village gingerbread house from 2019, I think, which is another great set, but that one definitely won't go in the city. Then we've got Santa's Visit or Santa's Sleigh from this year, which I think, again, is a really awesome set. Like, most of the brickers have it, and we all agree that it's like such a really cool set for such a great price as well. Got the tree gift we purchased from 2019, and then all in the background there got the upside down Stranger Things set, which hopefully we're going to be getting more Stranger Things sets with the release of Season 4. That would be awesome to get like a Hawkins Laboratory or even Starcott Mall. So I really hope we get that. And then down on the bottom we've got the Home Alone house, which again is another awesome set, and I'm very glad I have it. I would like to try and put it in the city just as like a house or a mansion in the background, but I don't think I have the space for that, unfortunately, so that'll just have to be on display. So that is everything for what's in the closet, so let's move on to the city. Okay, so real quick, I'm not going to name all of these, but I'm just going to quickly show you guys all of the vehicles that I have. I've just got them laid out because I want to try to figure out what vehicles I want to put in the city when it's done. So mainly just random cars and taxis. That is a custom build of the Incredibile. I can't remember if it was Jerry Builds Bricks or Harichu, however you pronounce his name, who did it, but I followed those along and built one. But just mainly a lot of Speed Champion sets, or just random cars that came in superhero sets, like police cars and that. Oh, and then custom Beetles on Abbey Road, but probably gonna call it Abbey Block. So yeah, just finishing off the cars over here. And then in the corner I've also got the custom stair car from Arrested Development, which is not finished yet, but eventually, hopefully, I will actually finish that. So the biggest part of the city is definitely my modulars. So I've got Police Station here, which is a great modular. I've also got the free Spider-Man on there because I want to try to build a construction site in the background, which is a which is a plan that I want to do for the city. I want to try to have skyscrapers along the back, and I just want a construction site just because, for one thing, I think it would be fun to try to build one of those, and also, you know, I just really want to reference No Way Home. Then I've also got the detective's office here, which I think I bought for my 17th birthday. Then moving along, we've got the Daily Bugle, which I renamed to the Daily Bagel, just because I thought that was funny. But yeah, what an awesome set. God, I really fucking hope we get like a Wayne Tower or something to this scale. Like that'd be incredible. Or even Daily Planet. Hashtag we want a Lego Daily Planet. Then we've got the Assembly Square, which I bought for my 18th birthday. Awesome set. And then Micro Ant-Man on there. Oh, and there's Falcon and Sylvie. I'm not sure why I put those there. But that's another thing in my collection. I do have the majority of the Marvel CMF. I think I'm missing like 2 characters, Monica and What If Gamora, just because I didn't need those or want those. And then I've also got the Palace Cinema, which was my first ever modular, and I was super proud of myself when I built this thing. Then I've just got a couple of payphones there that I want to try to put into the city, and then accessories from these road base plates. I need to pick up about, I think, 4 more sets to finish off the city. I've got the Lego store. I might have to rebuild that as a skyscraper, just because I think I can only have 8 studs here, because I want to try to build like a little bridge for like a train to go past. We've got the Infinity War Sanctum Sanctorum. I think I'm just going to keep this one. I'm going to try to build the corner to actually be part of the build. I'm just going to put it on some bricks though to raise it up, just so it pops up a little bit more. However, if the new Sanctum Sanctorum set turns out being amazing, I will probably just replace the cafe corner here, the Creator Frame 1 cafe corner, and put that in there, which this, again, is another awesome set. Creator Frame 1 honestly fucking slaps at making buildings. Then we've got the old Avengers Tower in the background. If I can find it, I will replace it with the 2020 version of the Avengers Tower. If not, though, I'll probably just do a custom build and, again, make it taller so that it stands out. We've then got the new Lego Hospital, which is really good. I really like this set, and it's like the only city set that includes a base plate that actually uses it smartly. So that's fucking awesome. Then I've got the Shrimp Shack from Hidden Side. I want to build like a little beach and water section here, so this is going to be like a parking lot, a little beach, water, and then water back here as well for the Spider-Man bridge battle. And I've got the night Gwen Stacy died, so there she is with a snapped neck. And I only did that purely because I fucking hate that minifig of Gwen Stacy. That's the only bad thing about the Daily Bugle set. They could have given us a much better Gwen Stacy minifig. But here's the animated series Green Goblin, which is my favorite version of Green Goblin that I actually own. I would love to get the Raimi version, but that thing's hella fucking expensive, so probably won't. And then I think I'm going to try to, if I can, include references back here, because I think I'm going to patch this off to be grass, and then I want to try to do the whacking of Billy Bats, just hidden in the corner there. I want to try to have references throughout the city, so if there's any movie references or like any references at all that you guys can think of that you think would be cool to add into the city, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to do that. Now on to my second desk, which is going to be home to the Batcave, a section for building Lego sets and for animating, and then my computer is eventually going to be put there instead of just a cup of coffee. So this is the 2006 Batcave, if somehow you did not know that. I recently got this set in 2020, and after I moved out of my parents' house into my brother's house, I took my old Batcave apart and planned on building around this, but I still haven't finished that, but that's what I really want to do. I've been saving up my dark gray pieces, purely just because I knew I was going to need to use it for Harry Potter Part 5. Pretty sure I'm going to need to use it for the Inferi Cave in Part 6, and since they revisit the Ministry of Magic in Part 7, or at least I'm probably going to include that, I'm going to need bricks again, which I know that we're getting a Ministry of Magic set, but that's not going to be substantial enough for me. But my plan with this Batcave is I wanted to keep it so that the original 2006 Batcave stays intact. If I decide later down the road, no, fuck it, I need all of these bricks here, I can easily just remove this. They're all just connected by jumper cables, jumper pieces. And yeah, I'm planning on just a water area here. I want to have like a waterfall exit for the bat boat. I don't know if I'm going to try to buy the original 2006 bat boat, or if I'll just use the bat boat from the Lego Batman movie, but I want a waterfall that can like slide open for it to go through. And then this is an elevator slash suit changer from the 2012 version, because that is undoubtedly the best suit changer they've done in a Batcave set. However, it might just be an elevator, I'm not too sure. I'm planning on changing up the design so it's easier for me to actually change the suit and to get in there instead of having to reach behind the set, because that's going to be tedious once it's all built. We've got the 2006 Batwing. I don't own that set, I just managed to build it from my spare parts and from ordering a few bricks. And then the exit slash entrance. I want to get like gear pieces going up on there so I can turn a knob and then it will open and close. And then above here, I was planning on getting a bunch of like window pieces and then putting on my favorite bat suits on display back there. And then, I don't know, I don't know how else I want to do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to put like a second floor above all of this for Batmobiles and for like detective area and for the trophy room. I'm still figuring everything out with that. However, with the Batcave and also with the city, I would love to do updates on this in a couple of months once I've ordered more parts for it, once I've figured out what I'm doing. So if you guys would like to see updates, please let me know. I'm more than happy to upload them either on the main channel or on the second channel. Just because I'm more like, I don't like doing stop motions as much anymore if it wasn't obvious. I just enjoy Lego for what it is, which is a building toy. So yeah, I'd love to post more updates as I go further along on this project. And then the final part of this tour is just all of the Lego bins all over the floor. It's a bit of a mess because I decided I want to try to organize everything by color. So in the upcoming months, I'm going to try to go through all of these bins and organize them into colors. I might end up picking up more of these shelves. They were on a good price on clearance at Walmart, so it wouldn't be too hard to get some new ones, but hopefully this should be enough. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the Lego collection. If you've got any questions about any sets or anything, please feel free to ask me in the comments below. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.